This is a video that will show you how to register for an SKGA webinar. So right here, we're in the SKGA Associates website and homepage. So here is skgaassociate.com. That's our URL. So you can type that in if you want to get to our website. So here we'll go to the top menus and we'll go to training, webinars. And right here you'll see a list of available webinars that we have, and we do update this webinar list frequently, so please check back to see if there's any more titles, topics that you're interested in. So right here I decided I want to register for part 1 of the 2021 IEBC, so I can either click on the title or the button here, the register button. So let's click on the register button. So right here, I'm in the webinar page, and here I can see the title, the prices, the date, and if you scroll down, you'll see the detail of the webinar, a short description, and the speaker bio. So let's scroll back up. I decided I want to register for this webinar, so I click on Add to Cart. So I'll view cart. And this is what your cart would look like. So it has the webinar course here, and it has the price and the discount. Since I'm registering early, I get a discount here. Now, if I'm registering 2 days prior to the webinar, I wouldn't be getting this discount. If I have a coupon, I want to use it, I can type it in here, but we're not going to do that right now. And if you want to proceed to checkout, you can just click here and pay for the webinar. But I want to register for part 2. So there's 2 ways to do that. I can either click on this menu again and go to webinars, or you have these 2 tabs up here, and this first tab is the list of the webinar. So I'll click on that, and here I'm back to where the webinar list. So I'll click on the title of part 2, and it brings me to that webinar page. So here I see the title, the prices, the date, the detail, speaker bio. So I decided I want to register for this. So I'll click on Add to Cart. And here I will be checking out. Okay, so here I see both webinars. Again, I get a discount because I'm registering early for the second one as well. So I can proceed to check out. Or I decided I forgot something while I added this to my cart. So I wanted to delete it off my cart. So what I do is I click on this trash can icon, and that will remove the item from your cart. And right there, it deleted it. So now I want to go back to that list. So let's go back to that list, and I want to go back to this part 2. So I wanted to register someone else for this webinar. So what I do is I would click here and register for someone else, and it'll ask me to sign in, and I'm going to sign in. Okay, so let's do that again. And so here's where you can type in the person you want to add. So let's say it's and I save it, and it'll add it. And say I want to add someone else again, so add attendee. So I would have I'll save that. I can add to cart. So you have 2 registrants there. So view the cart. And as you can see here, you have 2 registrants for this webinar. That's why your price is $4.90. And here you only have 1. And again, that discount will apply for 2 of your registrant, that early bird discount. So I decided I wanted to check out. So I'm going to use a coupon. So I'm going to apply the discount. It applied it. As you can see, 0. And proceed. So here, make sure that everything is set. This is the webinar you registered for. Then click here, and you can also use this if you forget to put the coupon in the cart. Here you can also apply the coupon by clicking this. But we're going to go ahead and place our order now. Okay, so this is your order number. You know, put that away, record it. And so you will receive 2 emails from us. You receive an invoice, and then you'll receive an instructional email from us. So here, print out the receipt if you'd like. Let's say I wanted to see, make sure that that course is applied in my account. So what I do is I can go here, my courses. Now it'll take a while for it to load, because if you've registered webinars from us and you have a lot of webinars in your account, it'll take a while for it to load. But here it didn't do that. It didn't give me a pop-up window saying it's taking a while for it to load. But if it does, just click on wait and it'll load eventually. So right here is the course that I registered for. Now you're asking, why is part 2 not included here? Well, the part 2, remember, I registered different people for those. So those that registration will go to those people's account, their email. So they'll receive they'll see this in their account if they have one. If not, they need to open an account with SKGA. Okay, so right here, this is the course I registered for, so I wanted to view that. Let's click on that. Now it'll take me to the ICC website, because ICC is the one who hosts our webinars and our subscription plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and register for that. Okay, so here I see the course that I registered for, that I selected. So if you click on this, the play button, it'll show you what that course have. And here it has a quiz available for you to take. Now the quiz, only the Maryland license are required to take the quiz. If you're not a Maryland license, you don't need to take the quiz. You can just click on certificate of completion right here, and it should print a certificate, but it only prints the certificate after the webinar is done. The webinar hasn't happened yet, so even if I click on this, and here if you have a Florida license, you can put it in there. If you have Maryland license, you can put it in there, New Jersey, New York, and that license number will show up in the certificate, but I'm not any of those, so I'm going to just click on check mark this and then submit. And as you can see here, it's telling me that certificate of completion may only be printed after the webinar is completed. which yeah, that it hasn't happened yet. So this is what you're gonna get. So until the webinar is done, you can't print your certificate. So let's go back to that menu by clicking this top menu bar here, and pretty much that's it. And if there is a handout, usually we upload the handout for the webinars 2 days or a day before the webinar, so it depends. And if you get that email, that confirmation email from us, that'll also give you a link to get to this page, and you will find the handout if it's available. So right now it's not available yet. The speaker hasn't sent us his presentation slide that we can create a handout from. So right now this is what it looks like. If there is a handout, you'll see a handout above the quiz area. So that is it. Thank you.